Hello, this is Dennis of Crane Technique, and you are listening to Honest Brutality.
Created by the people, created for the people. No holds barred, no punches pulled, just honest brutality. I don't know what the fuck you guys are thinking, but you don't ever talk about my band again. What's this honest brutality shit anyway?
Honest Brutality.
Hey everybody, Camera Rebel here. I am joined by my usual suspects. We have Sloppy in the house.
What up?
And we have Evil Irk in the house. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah? Well, today we have some special guests. We have Crane Technique on the line. We have Dennis, Steve, and Micah. Hey guys, how are you?
Good, how are you guys?
We're fucking rad.
Hey, are you guys in Joplin right now? Is that right?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, cool.
You don't necessarily have an album. You have single songs, correct? You have Zen, Intimacy, Pills, and Top Hat?
We kind of have those collaborated together as kind of a self-titled EP, if you want to call that. We don't have it in physical form, but it is online. We are actually underway with our album right now. We're going to be hitting the studio later on this week.
Right on.
To actually get that started. So we're pretty excited about it. It'll be pretty banging.
Crystal and Taylor reached out to me on my Facebook and sent me your guys' stuff. It was amazing. I was at a conference and I was just taking a break and I was in my hotel room and it stopped me dead in my tracks, guys. Your song Zen is so fucking hardcore, badass. I love it. Absolutely love it.
You'll probably like a lot of the new stuff we're coming out with then.
You guys have been playing that a little bit live now. You getting a good response live out of that?
Yeah. Absolutely. It's the opener for us for sure. It's the first one we like to play because it's so energetic and just it really helps us kind of loosen up and really set the tone for.
Yeah, they get moist.
Moist.
That's perfect. Why are you guys turning red?
Oh my god, that's funny.
A fragrance just wafts throughout the room.
Hey, when you guys are on stage and you're going through your set, you got to have that one song that just blows up the fucking room. What song do you guys lean on for that?
Oh man, that's a really hard one to say because we leave very little room in between our songs at all. So we like to just get up on stage and just give you a barrage of music. Like if you ever come out to our shows at all, you definitely have experienced what it is that we do. Like, we're not the kind of guys that like to sit 5 minutes in between songs. We just rather use that 5 minutes to just go all out throughout the whole entire set. And so it's really hard for us to say that just because I don't think we ever really give room or time to not be standing still from what it is that we got going on, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, we're cramming up their ass.
Yeah. So let me go back and say, it's not if we see you live, it's when we see you live.
Exactly.
Yeah. And when I get in there, I'll tell you which one. How's that?
We'd appreciate it because we'd love to know too.
Whatever one they beat the hell out of me most on in the pit, that'll be the one we go with.
Recently, we've kind of been doing something fun, and I think for me personally, we do a cover of "Dig" by Mudvayne, and I think that one kind of helped
cool.
Just get me energized and really locked in. Once Steve and I really get locked in on the rhythm parts of that, I think the rest of the set just goes over so much smoother.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Right on.
Tell me something, guys. How did Crane Technique come to be?
I've been tattooing a long time now, and I met this dude who came in, Garrett, the guitar player, and he was in a band that had broken up, and this was a little over a year and a half ago, and he was like, I'd like to play. And I was like, well, I'll sing for you. He's like, I'll try. Fuck it. You know.
By the way, yeah, Dennis has never been in any kind of musical project before this. This is his first time ever doing vocals of any kind.
Wow. Yeah, he's amazing.
I want to interject a couple things. One, Dennis, good job. You sound fantastic.
Hell yeah.
And two, you look the part, dude.
Yeah.
You got it going on.
Totally.
Like, you're the perfect front man for any rock or metal outfit.
I'll take that.
Hell yeah. That's very cool. So you had, Dennis, you had never sang before, ever? Like you weren't in choir in school or, any of that? No formal training?
Freestyle rap is what he does more than anything.
Yeah, I rap.
Really? Okay. Okay, stop right there. Do it.
I usually do it when I'm in the shower washing my balls.
I'm sorry. You said you used to do it in the shower and wash your balls?
I did it this morning. Well, I haven't showered. I'll do it later today. I'll
Oh my god, awesome. You kill me. That is hilarious.
It's like Biggie, so I wore the Tupac shirt. Fuck them.
I saw that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Wow.
Right on.
No, I've always liked as a kid, I grew up on shit. First like the Beastie Boys, and then I got into Guns N' Roses as in like elementary school, and then it was like Megadeth and Pantera, and then high school was nothing but like death metal. And then as I started progressing, I started listening to a lot more hip hop. Now I listen to everything really, but I just this kind of music to perform is very relieving of stress and whatnot. And I do it really well. I can't rap it live, so.
How would you categorize your sound?
Like my vocals or like the band as a whole?
As a whole.
Yeah. Most people say like new metal.
Yeah.
But that's like fucking...
maybe groove metal, new metal, I don't know.
Yeah, well, you guys you're pretty unique, actually. That's why I was asking what your take was. Yeah. I kind of don't like the whole pigeonholing thing. I try to stay away from it as much as I can. It's inevitable in some cases. But your energy is raw and visceral, and I'm just wondering if you guys had a model you were going for, or if that stuff just kind of organically evolves as you're writing.
Well, the funny thing is, like, none of us really listen to a whole lot of metal music, ironically enough. Even I love to listen to a lot of funk music, and we like to listen to just a lot of prog rock and classic stuff. And so for us, like, that's kind of where we lock in on our rhythms and do kind of that stuff. Like, we actually, a couple of nights ago, played a special gig where we played Pink Floyd covers and the Doors and stuff like that. So that's kind of stuff we like to do. Dennis here is all about the hip hop right now, and we're just going to put this time, listening to our
Britney Spears and shit.
He listens to Garth Brooks. Yeah, and Gary's his biggest inspiration right now is Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks. Gary wants to shoot his statue.
He's got Brooks on right now.
Oh, so that's really interesting, guys, because we actually just talked to another band not too long ago. In fact, it was was it Dream Shade? It was was it Dream Shade?
Yep.
They don't listen to heavy metal either. So my question to them was, okay, because this just blows me away. I'm like, so if you guys don't listen to heavy metal, like, how did you get into the genre? What is inspiring you to be a metal band? So I'm asking you guys the same question.
Personally, like, when I'm at work all day, I like to listen to rap because it's, if I tattoo all day long to metal, it fries my nerves.
Yeah.
But if I'm at home, I love metal still. I always will. I like Devil Driver a lot. Newer stuff, like a lot of it is cool, but it just, I'm still stuck in that teenage years kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, aren't we all?
I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or the music isn't hitting me right, but I still like heavy. I like it to have a uniqueness to it.
Yeah.
And a lot of metal I hear just
Sounds the same.
Sounds the same.
Yeah, it all sounds the same.
Like Pantera is my favorite band ever, like for metal. And it's just I like the groove and it's something that you can bob your head to. Any style of music that just is good that you can groove to. Where there's good musicianship. I like, you know.
It's so funny you guys bring that up. Every band we talk to,
everyone,
Pantera is the number one cited source and inspiration.
Yeah,
for that
influence.
Band.
Yeah.
Max Cavalera, I like Max Cavalera. Anything Max Cavalera.
Hell yeah.
I just met Max a few weeks ago, actually.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Guys,
as I name drop, you know, I hung out with Max.
Well, I think that's an interesting point that you make, considering the fact that a lot of the new music, it is evolving, it is different. The thing is that there's so many different influences and genres smashed into these modern artists. And you're saying that, yet your guys' music, in my opinion, is different than what you're listening to and different than what's out there. So that's an interesting dichotomy you got going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know how it works. Gary writes something and then these guys will jam it out, and then I try to figure out something that doesn't sound too...
We're pretty much at the point where, like, you know, we all do have, like, metal backgrounds. We all have spent a lot of time, you know, playing in metal music or listening to it in our earlier years, but I think we don't listen to it currently now, and we wouldn't say, like, that's something that we really get inspired by lately just because of how we feel a lot of people really sound the same. And so for us, when we go into the writing room or practice room, we're pretty much just writing music that we want to hear for ourselves. That gets us excited. Like,
that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
It's rare time that we go into the practice room and we'll bust out a riff, or Steve will do some cool little hook with his bass that doesn't grab our attention or get us excited. Like, I feel like we're all very much little kids. We're like, oh, dude, check that out. Oh my gosh, let's do this. And, you know, so it's always a very fun experience and fun time whenever we get together. And at the end of the day, it's just stuff that we want to hear for us. Like, we all jam our own tracks because we like to listen to it too. And maybe that's kind of pretentious of us. I don't know, but I don't care because it's fun to listen to.
That's spot on, guys.
You guys, you touched on something that we're harping on all the time. When bands write stuff that they like, that you're writing for yourselves, everybody's going to appreciate that. Or I shouldn't say everybody. Most people are going to appreciate that. And it's going to sound different.
Yeah.
What tends to happen to a lot of bands and what fucks them up, in my opinion, is they try to write stuff that, oh, this might be cool for the listener. Right. Fuck that. Right. Write what you like, what appeals to you. And that's what sets you apart and makes you different from everybody else. Fuck the other bands. Be yourself. Be your own goddamn band. That's what you guys are doing. I dig it. No. You're giggling, but it's true. Yeah. So many times those bands try to write for the audience, and you can't fucking do that and be different. You got to write for yourself.
Yeah, that brings success.
There was a time where, like, metal, I just wouldn't listen to it all because it just seemed like it was all kids. It was all more about the fashion of what the kids were wearing and shit than the fucking music. And it was all breakdowns. And some of those bands are cool, but when everyone's doing it, it's just like
played out.
Fuck
it.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, these are the sugar riffs to Meshuggah.
I'm not one that's going to be no one, because then you'll see how small my dick is. And
yeah, join the club, buddy.
It's not the size.
We're hung like dwarves. The lollipop bill.
Oh my God, that's so awesome. And Mike, I have a question for you. Did you have any formal training on the drums?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm primarily self-taught. I have taken lessons over the years, not much.
Yeah.
I'd say after about 5-6 years of playing, I took about 6 months worth of lessons, and my instructor at that time left. After that, it would be probably another 5-6 years before I took lessons again.
Wow.
So I took lessons for about a year, 2-3 years ago, but I would say I'm more self-taught than anything else, and I just
yeah, that's amazing.
I absorb everything I do, though.
Yeah, that's amazing. You're badass on there. Now, Steve, what about you? If you have any formal training on the bass?
No, I pretty much learned
Self-taught. Check this out. Steve has actually only been playing the bass for 2-3 years.
Are you kidding me?
Are you shitting me?
Right?
Shut up.
No, that's serious. He's actually more of a classical guitar player.
Wow.
But he learned how to play bass for another project that he was in before Crane Technique. And yeah, it's only been about 2-3 years.
That's so awesome. So Micah,
right?
Yeah.
That is.
You fuckers piss me off, God damn it. You got all this fucking talent, sons of bitches.
So Mike, why don't you like to eat cheese, man?
Yeah, like I'm kind of wondering like where you heard about that.
I'm not saying. I'm not telling.
You know,
it's the internet, man.
I'm Mexican, and so I get harped on because I don't eat cheese, like, ever. It's like, I can't do it. It's like, I can't even be a real Mexican if I can't eat cheese. Just I feel like I let my people down all the time. I'm like, sorry, guys.
Well, we did a bunch of digging on you guys before we talked to you, just because we like to know who our guests are. And what we found out was that you guys don't have a whole lot out there. So this is your opportunity to say anything and everything you want to say to the listening audience and get it out there. For instance, the Crane Technique, first thing that comes to mind is a Karate Kid for us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is that okay? So tell us a little bit about how you came up with the Crane Technique.
Well, we were thinking about it from, our teenage years because kind of, like we said, kind of fed up and not fed up, but just kind of like shit stagnant. So we wanted to come up with something that was groovy that people that had any fucking brains would be into.
Yeah.
We had a few ideas on the table. One was Johnny Cage. I think that was taken from Mortal Kombat. And one of my favorite movies as a kid was Karate Kid. Still is. Mm-hmm. And Crane Technique. And we molded over. We thought that sounded pretty fucking cool. But we didn't want to like overdo it with a Karate Kid theme. We want the idea of like a kid getting bullied and then fucking whipping some ass at the end. We're just like, it's like a metaphor of life, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because none of you guys look like Mr. Miyagi, just so you know.
Only when I'm coming.
Perfect. Do it again. Oh my gosh. Oh, the sex face. The sex face. That's amazing.
Man. Well, now you got to do a cover of the Vapors. I think I'm turning Japanese. That's next, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I look Japanese downstairs, if you catch my drift.
There's a common theme here.
Majority of the people we talk to that I run into don't even know what the band means.
Yeah, that's no idea. Very technical reference to.
That's kind of cool, but kind of fucking ridiculous, really.
Yeah, first thing came to my mind was Sweep the Leg, man.
Yep. So what's going on with you guys playing live? What are you doing right now? How you getting out there and getting in front of people?
So as of right now, we have a manager who you were talking about, Chris Taylor. He's been right now a huge help with getting us some shows out of the area. We actually don't play Joplin very much. The scene here isn't the greatest, at least not like it used to be. So we try to branch out more than anything else. We play a lot in Springfield, a lot in Tulsa, and a lot in Arkansas, like Fayetteville area now. And so we've been doing that. We play shows, I would say, 4 or 5 times a month, I think. And we're hoping,
right on.
We're kind of taking a slower break. Like, we're not going to be playing shows. We've got another one in January, and that's our next one. And that's purely because we're spending time right now to write this new record that should be out by next summer, like next August is what we're shooting for.
Right on.
And we really want to make sure that we get our ducks in a row for this one. We got some new material for it that we're all super excited
it's gonna be fun
to do. We've definitely have debuted some of the songs live. So if you've been to any of our last shows for the past, 2 months, you definitely have heard 3 new tracks from it. And we have about 4 more that we haven't released to the public at all that will be on the record that we're pretty stoked about. And we're hoping by the time we're done recording this record, around February, March, we're going to step up our game and hopefully play more than 5 shows a month. We're kind of wanting to average about 10 to 12 shows a month in the surrounding area if we can. Trying to be overly ambitious with our efforts. One, because like we love playing shows. We love playing the music that we do in front of people. And if anything, like we all like hanging out with each other. That's the cool thing about us as a unit is, not only do we write and create music together, but we genuinely love hanging out with each other. So we'll hang out outside of the practice room. I think we talk every single day from the time we're up to the time we sleep. Usually, good memes.
Yeah, we like memes.
Yeah, we're all about it.
We're them fucks. Yeah. I've been banned from Facebook 3 times now, and I don't understand.
Oh my gosh.
They don't like cocks on Facebook.
Especially tiny ones.
Oh, shit! Hey, so you guys are getting in the studio. Are you guys producing yourself? Or you have a producer working with you?
So we've kind of done a couple of different things. One, do you want to? No, go ahead. I have my own studio here. I also teach music. I teach drums, and I have a guitar teacher that teaches with me. And I've got a room where I have mics set up that we do some like demoing. But we actually have a good friend of ours, Jared Naff, that we go to. He runs Zombie Life Productions. So the past 4 tracks that we've released have been through him. I think we've all been going through him for years, and dude really knows what he's doing. Super, super cool guy. Looks like Jesus.
Yeah,
he's got a beard. We like to call him Jesus.
He really doesn't like inappropriate, curse words, so I break them out. He just looks at me. It's funny.
Yeah, some of the things like are said around him just makes him feel uncomfortable. He's like,
yeah, I sharted in the booth.
Yeah, no, his studio's located here in Joplin, and so that's where we'll be doing it at. And it's kind of nice to have it done here at home. We all get to sleep at our own beds at night, and
with other guys, it's great. Yeah.
That's a little food.
Yeah. We want to be. We're passionate. We want to be one of those bands where other younger people can be like, I want to be like those guys. I try to write lyrics. They're all good at musicianships things. I just smoke cigarettes and hate the world, so I just write a lot about just being crazy, and I think a lot of people can relate to that, and they put a fucking banging groove to it. That's pretty much it.
And that's a good point. That's a good point. So during the writing process, I have 2 things here. First of all, let me backtrack. Let me back up. The song Zen, that's obviously a song about sobriety. And Dennis, I'm going to take a leap of faith here and say, did you write that song? Was that all your lyrics and everything?
Oh, I write all the lyrics, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. So you write the lyrics. How do your guys' songs come together as far as the writing process? Do you write the lyrics and then you guys come in with grooves, or?
No. Usually,
no, I can't.
It's usually Garrett writes a riff or brings an idea out, and then we kind of hash it out. This guy here will come up with some kind of a bass line, and it seems like the way we've been writing this new one, Garrett presents an idea, like some kind of a riff that he likes and thinks it's cool. And then Steve and I will really iron it out more than anything else. Like there's several times where me and him will construct a song without even hearing the guitar at all. Like we'll hear Garrett's idea, and then we kind of take over rhythmically with the bass and drums and create sections from that way. Like one of the cool things is like Garrett doesn't do a whole lot of leads on guitar. Not that he can't, but one thing that we've always liked to do is have the bass kind of take over with a lot of the leads and have more bass sections. And so that's kind of how we do things. And it's more so like what gets us excited or what makes us emotionally connect, I would say.
It's less cheesy, A lot of guitar solos awesome, but I can only hear so many myself personally when I see a show.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, right.
It's like that's cool. I can't do any of that. But
there's songs that you can hear that like Zen it needs a guitar solo, definitely. But then there's other songs that doesn't feel right if it has a guitar solo.
Like when Korn came out.
Yeah.
And the Deftones back in the day, they didn't have guitar solos, and you didn't really notice until you thought about it, and then it's like that's what you don't really need to get.
They kind of changed the model of the modern songwriting process. They took out a lot of what some people consider fluff. In in some ways, it's more meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
So Steve,
we're not a metal band. We're heavy, but we're not like a cliche formulated. We got to have a guitar solo here kind of thing.
Right. Section A, Section B, solo goes here.
Yeah.
And then actually, Top Hat, the bass line is pretty much a solo all the way through.
Yeah. All over the place. And you're playing a 6-string bass, is that right?
Yeah.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, it just
big hands.
I love this guy.
You do more stuff with, a 4-string is cool. In some cases, a 4-string is actually harder to play than a 6-string, because on a 6-string, instead of, on a 6-string, you just go down like this, up and down the fretboard. On a 4-string, you got to fly up and down this now again. So I'd rather not play. And plus, that extra low string, that extra high string helps writing stuff.
That extra 2 inches is all about that.
His goes to 11.
Yes, he does.
So what's a day in the life for the guys of Crane Technique? What's a day in the life? You get up, you put your pants on one leg at a time. What do you guys do? Tell us about you.
Dennis probably jumps into his both legs at a time. He's like, here, pants, and then jumps into, bam, both legs in.
I don't wear pants. I don't wear underwear.
I never wear pants. Like, he literally just wears shorts every day.
We're all,
that's a cool fucker here, so
I mean, none of us smoke weed. I'm down for legalization. All my other friends smoke weed. That's cool. But we're all pretty sober. I mean, they might have a beer or two. We don't really do. We're kind of boring.
Like, that's the thing. Like,
we work a lot.
Yeah, we work a bunch. We
shit
to each other, to others. Yeah, always fun. Man, like, I don't know. For me, I usually work. I probably work way more than I should, but
yeah.
Don't we all?
Really not anything too interesting. Like I said, I teach. I also have a job in the medical field during the day. I'm a surgical services contractor, so I do that in the morning time, lessons in the afternoon, and then jam out at night. Dennis usually tattoos every day, and Steve works or goes home and plays bass. It seems like and Gary plays video games or practices.
Beats me.
Yeah, it works.
Right now.
Dennis has got a common theme going there. I just he's obsessed.
He sounds like a tattoo artist to me.
Yeah.
So listen, going back, you guys said there's not really a scene in Joplin, so you guys got to go outside of town there to find a scene. Where is there a scene back there? Because we find this as a common thread all over the world. We talk to people in London. We talk to people in Austria.
It's crazy.
I mean, everywhere.
Yep.
New York, LA, there's really no scene.
Wants a scene to happen here in the area, but unfortunately, it's like everybody locally doesn't want to get involved in the local community. They all want to get involved in a different area. And I don't know if it's just because like the day of the internet has made it so easy to be able to listen to music and watch YouTube videos of all your bands. Facebook having the live broadcasting now.
Yeah,
you should go out near as much to be connected to a live show. And that's one thing that we try to really set ourselves apart, because like we want people to have a reason to come out, and we want to have a good time, and we want to have a good time too. So that's our biggest focus, to try to get people to come out. It's like you'll always see us when we play shows, like before, during, or after, just engaging with the crowd.
That's good.
Because without them there, like, we would have nobody to play to or a real reason to do it outside of the garage or the studio. And so we like to hang out and meet new people. And most of our fans actually end up not only liking us on Facebook, but like personally adding us on our Facebook profiles as well. I'd say we usually get new friends that come around. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen or not, but Rocklahoma has a pretty big community, and they had a Halloween costume contest, and one of our fans actually dressed up as Dennis for Halloween.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was rad. Like, she came out to our show dressed up like him, saying she was Dennis, and it was the greatest thing ever.
That is amazing.
So where are you guys seeing, where have your best crowds been when you played live? Where are you seeing the best crowds?
Our best crowds? Tulsa. Shrine.
Tulsa?
Tulsa, probably, yeah. We played the Shrine twice, and that's such a sweet venue, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
We got to play Georgia's Majestic Lounge a couple weeks ago in Arkansas, and there was a pretty good crowd there, too. And that was kind of surreal for us. Like, I saw Anthrax there last year.
They're amazing.
Yeah, it was cool to be in the spot as them, you know. Kind of surreal.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Are you guys any plans in the future of coming to California?
We'd love to. As soon as we get this record underway, we want to tour next summer for sure, and we want to tour in support of the record as well.
Yeah.
And we definitely want to hit the West Coast.
We'd like to do this for a living. Like, be big, legit. Honestly,
we'd like to see you. We'd like to see you do it for a living.
Absolutely.
Like some Marilyn Manson shit. Like, go hard,
right?
Make it good music and a good show, good stage show.
Well, you guys are good enough to do that. Like I said, you stopped me dead in my tracks, and it's not easy to do. We are, like our name, we're Honest Brutality, and we're honest about music. You know, not only with ourselves but with other people, and it's really hard to breach that wall with us, you know? So you guys are spot on in my book.
Thanks.
I see you guys going major places. I really do.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
That's awesome.
We try.
We try.
This is your chance right here. What do you want to share with the rest of the world? What do you want them to hear? What do you want them to know? What do you want them to do?
That we genuinely appreciate everybody's support, and you know, like, even if it's not in mass quantities right now, you know, just giving us the time of day to check out our music is really humbling for us, and we get genuinely excited whenever we get a new fan. Like, it's pretty surreal for us that people like us, you know. It's not to say that pessimistically, but more so it's just like, going back to what we said earlier, we kind of do this for us, and we do this because we want to, and we're kind of doing it on our terms, and it's cool that that's getting a reaction from people. And, you know, it's very humbling to be doing an interview like this with people in California that want to see us play out there, because a year ago we wouldn't have thought about this at all, you know.
Yeah, our first practice was like a clusterfuck. It was like, I showed up, Garrett was there, Steve was there, and we just, it was like, okay, and then we just fucking started.
We wrote pills, and
first practice, and
it's exactly the same as that first practice.
We just keep fucking doing our thing, and people are into it. So,
we just want to say thank you to everybody, and, you know, like, seeing the continual support definitely drives us more. It makes us hungrier and more ambitious to keep going and want to do bigger, more exciting things. We wouldn't be in the position we are now, where we're writing the second record as soon as we are, without the continual support from everybody, and, you know, everybody wanting to hear new material. And so even the idea of us going on tour and all that and getting management, it's been a exciting thing for us, and we just we're very honored, and we're very you know, excited for the future. And seriously, come out to our shows, because we're all a bunch of really weird, cool dudes that just love the streets with everybody. Like, you know, we never want to have the rock star mentality or rock star ego. If you see us on the street, you see us on Facebook, like, hit us up, chat with us, because we'd be more than stoked to just hang out and meet somebody new. You know, we're not personas on a stage. We're just four dudes just doing what we love and hoping other people enjoy it as much as we do.
That rock star shit's for the fucking birds.
Right.
Yeah.
I hate when somebody that I admire and they're fucking pricks.
Yep.
Right.
I've had that happen a couple times.
So, yeah, we're just four dudes that fucking put our pants on one leg, 3 legs at a time.
Hey, you guys get out here on the West Coast.
gosh.
Dennis, will you bring your guns and sling some ink out here for us?
Sure. That's my plan.
Hell yeah.
That's my plan, partner.
Oh my god.
Well, you guys have officially been indoctrinated into the Honest Brutality family.
Yes, you have.
You are now West Coasties, whether or not you know it. And you have been put in front of 1.5 million people on Rock Rage Radio, and that's not going to stop. Keep feeding us the killer music so we can share it, okay?
We'll definitely give you guys dibs on our first single when we release it. Probably be out, like, I don't know, maybe June or July, but we'll definitely keep everybody posted. Just keep checking back on our Facebook page.
Perfect.
If you want to listen to our music, you know, we've got it on Reverb Nation right now. We've got a lyric video on YouTube for Zen that we just released. We've got
actually all
the songs are on YouTube as well. There's some live videos of us here and there on our profile page. Some of our fans like to show our live show, so check that out as well. We just got done creating a website too, and we've started a mailing list with that.
Right.
It's cranktechniqueofficial.com, and with the mailing list, you get Zen for free, a digital download of that, and you'll also be up to date with our show schedule and what we're doing in the record and studio. We're probably going to be also vlogging our studio time as well. Probably doing some broadcasting with that. And so just keep checking back with us and see what we're up to.
Right on. Likewise.
First year, so like our shit's gonna be fucking meaner.
Yeah, it is.
I promise you that.
That's
so
awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And
I'm looking forward to it.
I have a hard time hearing that coming from Dennis because he looks so gentle.
it's the cardigan.
Okay, let's do one. Let's
gosh.
do one fun question real quick, just for shits and giggles. Okay, if you guys got stranded as a band on a desert island,
You pushing out as.
which one of you, and you had to resort to cannibalism, which one of you would get eaten?
I'd probably say I'd sacrifice Garrett because he's the biggest one of us. Sorry, Pete. Love you, dude.
How long can you survive on your own jism?
I don't know. I need to have tacos. As long as I have tacos.
It's got a lot of protein, you know.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna eat. I hope to eat a taco later today. In fact.
Oh my gosh, Steve.
Damn.
who would you eat?
I'd say Garrett. He eats a lot of chicken.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Crane Technique. Thank you so much again, gentlemen. We've appreciated it.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Thanks.
Go out there, check them out, support them, get behind them,
Show some love.
help us get them heard everywhere.
Hell yeah.
In the meantime, this has been Honest Brutality. We love you, and if there's one thing you're going to do,
Stay metal!
Stay metal.
Here we go again.
Scenario, pounding head, blurred visions. Here we go, empty bottles, destroyed my body.
the sun whistle, I've dug a hole. Not again, this shit situation, a station in life I can't control. Destruction of myself, proves to be an addiction. Help me. Sin, giving strength, sin, taking shame, sin, recreate, sin, to destroy. It was everything as I run away. Another day away from myself is another day astray. A vacation, my mind lives in circles that I can't take control. Destruction of myself proves to be an addiction. Help me. Sin, giving strength, sin, taking shame, sin, recreate, sin, to destroy. Has been set free, taking back what used to be, returning to sobriety, never going back, that's just not me, taking strength under wing, that's what I can see inside of me, all the times I've let you down, every day not wanting me around, all the times I've let you down, every day not wanting me around, all the times I've let you down, every day not wanting me around, all the times I've let you down, every day not wanting me around. No, fuck. Dropping bottles at the bottles fall. Dropping bottles at the bottles fall. Dropping bottles at the bottles fall. It hits me like a swell. I'm tired of people, an ocean. I cut myself 1,000 times and poured pigment in, setting sail on a sinking ship, and I can't swim. I hate myself. Shaping of paradise, the ultimate mind killer, probably my demise. Fails, shaping of paradise, the ultimate mind killer, probably my demise. Misery, misery, a friend to me. I know it'll kill me. I couldn't care less. I know it'll kill me. Maybe that's best. I just need to end it. Make it go away. Go away. Save